Hey guys, I just finished filming my haul for Black Friday, and I'm going to do a different kind of video this video. I don't think I've ever done one where I kind of just sat down and talked to you guys or told you guys a story, but I have to explain to you my harrowing Black Friday experience. Just one of them. So, I go to the mall. One of the first stores, like I hit a couple stores before I hit Sephora, but one of the first stores that I actually went into was Sephora. I knew there were a couple of the $10 deals that I wanted to get, and it's Sephora, so I just wanted to go in and shop. So, the kids and I went together probably around 7 in the morning to go to the mall. I did a lot of shopping the night before by myself. So, we go to the mall, finally get to Sephora. I'm walking through the store, I get my items, and the way that the checkout line is, there's like an L. And within like the back part of the L, there's just products lined up. And then where the L, like, this is the end of the aisle. Products, space, and then there's the cashier. So that you have every opportunity while standing in line to browse those products in that aisle to see if there's anything that you want. So I get all my items and I go to check out, and like as soon as I hit the end part of the L, I looked up and one of the cashiers was just staring at me. Now, I hadn't seen her there before. I know during the holidays, especially Black Friday, they bring people from other stores, from other parts of like the county or whatever, to come in and help out. And I thought, okay, you know, whatever. So I'm standing in line. There's at least 3 people in front of me, looking around, looking at the other items. I look up again. She's still staring at me. And at this point, I thought, okay, she's watching me. That's fine. I'm not going to let it ruin my day. She has a job to do. Her job is to prevent theft in the store. And if she apparently thinks that I look like someone who's going to steal from her, then she's going to watch me and make sure. I'm not going to be upset with somebody that's just doing their job. So I just let it go. I get up to the counter and I give her my bag, and she, like, usually they ask, did you find everything? She says absolutely nothing to me. I give her my card, she scans it, and she's like, you have like 700 points. Do you want to use them on any of our point perks? They usually have the point perks to the right of the customer whenever you go into the store on display. So you can see what's there for 100, what is there for 500, whatever. But they weren't there. I didn't see them. They moved them, I guess, because of Black Friday. They had another display of something else. And I was looking and I was like, I don't see where the point perk things are. Where are they? And that's exactly how I said it. I wasn't like rude. I wasn't like, I was like, I'm sorry, I don't see them. Where are they? And she did this to me. Stared at me for a full 4 seconds. Now, 4 seconds does not seem like a long time, but I'm going to stare into the camera for 4 seconds, and this is what she did to me. Starting now. It's over there. That's exactly what she did to me. And I was like, no thanks. I don't want to use anything. No thanks. So she brings me up, gives me my bag. I go on my way. Determined not to let it stop me. I didn't know why this woman had singled me out and watched me and then was rude to me. But whatever. I was not going to let her ruin my Black Friday with my kids. So my eldest son says, I want to go into Abercrombie because they're having a sale 50% off. Now, let me just preface this by saying, I love the quality of Abercrombie's clothes, but they are grossly overpriced. They're completely overpriced for what they are. You can make quality clothes and sell quality clothes for not the highway robbery prices that they charge. With that said, we shop a lot at Abercrombie only when there's a sale. I will not go into that store or on that website unless there is a sale going on. My son knows this. Seeing the big sign that they were 50% off, he said, can we go in? I said, absolutely. So we walked in with like, there were other people going in at the same time, and the alarm goes off. And I don't think anything about it. I knew it wasn't us. So we just proceed into the store. He picks out some polos and stuff for school. We look around to see if there's anything else that he needs or he wants. He was good to go. We go up to the counter to check out, and I have an Abercrombie credit card. I got the credit card for my son. So when he wants to shop, as long as there's a sale, I'll put it on the credit card. So the girl goes to ring us out. I give her my Abercrombie credit card, and she legit like stared at the front of it, stared at the back of it, stared at the front of it, and she did this like 6 times. And I'm just standing there, and I was like, I'm sorry, is there a problem? Like, she acted like she had never seen an Abercrombie credit card before, and that she didn't know what to do. And I was like, and it was making me nervous. I was like, what's the matter? My God. And she was like, oh, no, it's fine. And I said, okay. So she swipes it, everything's fine. She gives me our stuff and our receipt. We go to walk out the store, and we hit the front of the store, the alarm goes off. And I was like, oh my God, like there must be something in the bag that they didn't take the security tag off of. So I turn around and I'm standing there and I'm waiting for someone to come and, you know, whatever they're going to do, come and like take the bag or see if they can figure out what's going on. I see no one. Out of nowhere, one of their male employees sashays up to me, grabs my bag out of my hand without a word, and starts walking to the back of the store. And for a second, like, I just stood there with my mouth open, like, did he just do that? Like, what just happened? And my kids were there, and I was like, okay, like, I can't, you know, that was rude, but we're just gonna go on. One of the other employees came out from the side, and I said, does this guy work here? Because I don't know. He didn't say anything to me. He just walked over and took my bag. And she was like, I'm so sorry. Yes, he works here. So he takes it to the back. I follow him to the back with my kids. They go through. They don't see any tags on anything. And they were like, oh, we're sorry. We're not sure what happened. Now, mind you, this was now probably the 4th or 5th store that we had been to. So I had maybe 5 or 6 bags, including my Sephora bag. So I was like, you know, I don't know. Sorry. I don't know why it's going off. So they give me my bags. I go to walk out of the store again. It goes off again. Again. People are staring at us. I'm like, you know what? So in Abercrombie storefront, there's glass. Like the whole front is glass with like mannequins and whatever. So I moved over to the side and I started going through all of my bags to see, is there something in here with a security tag? Because I had all my receipts with me. I was just going to take it back to that store and say, you didn't take this tag off, but I didn't know which one. So this girl that works in the store comes out and starts questioning my 10-year-old daughter on why she had a hat in her pocket of her coat. Now, we live in Pennsylvania. We left to go to the mall at 7 in the morning. It was 35 degrees when we left, so I made her put her hat on. When we got into the mall, she took it off because she was hot. It was a wool hat that I had purchased from Abercrombie online a month ago. At that point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to need you to walk away. Because I just couldn't believe that she was questioning my 10-year-old. I couldn't believe that she was acting the way that she was acting with the attitude that she had when I wasn't making a scene. I didn't make a scene when that guy ripped my bag out of my hand and walked to the back of the store. They were just rude all the way around. So I just grabbed my stuff. I didn't even want to be in front of their store anymore. I grabbed all of our stuff and we left. My daughter said, can we go to Justice? I said, sure. We go into Justice. We walk through the doors. Alarm. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to go home. I'm so done. I don't know what's beeping. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that nothing was beeping before we went to Sephora. So one of the managers in Justice came over and she was like, are you all right? Because I was just like, oh, like I was so annoyed. She took the time to take each bag and run it through the thing to see which one was beeping. The bag that was beeping was my Sephora bag. When I took it out, when I took the bag out and took all of the items out of the bag, the woman that was super rude to me never took the security tag off of my roller ball. I got a Juicy, I think it was Viva La Juicy roller ball, and there was perfume on the one end. I thought there was perfume on both ends, but apparently there isn't. There was perfume on one end and a lip gloss on the other end, and there was a big white security tag on it, and I didn't see it because all of the items she individually wrapped, but never took the security tag off. And I just thought, at that point, I was so angry at the worker at Sephora for being so rude and then not even making sure that she had removed all the security tags so I wouldn't go beeping throughout the mall. Number two, I was really irritated in the way Abercrombie's employees treated me. And it was even like there were little things that I overlooked. Like when I walked in the door, there was this little tiny blonde girl who usually, like, they'll say, hi, is there anything that I can help you with? She looked at me, looked away, and kept walking. Like she didn't even want to help me. I let that go until the crap hit the fan with everything else. I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get when people stopped learning how to communicate and how to effectively handle a situation that could have quickly escalated had I been somebody else. Had I been somebody else, it could have turned into something that it didn't need to be. But because I was interested in finding a solution to the problem and figuring out what had happened so that we could move on throughout the day and I could continue my Black Friday shopping without any hassle, it proceeded the way that it did. But I just want to give a shout out to the manager at that Justice store because she was so sweet, she was so nice, she was so understanding, and she didn't automatically look at me for whatever reason and think, oh, what did you try to steal from our store? You know, like, it blows my mind. Blows my mind. So that's it. That was my Black Friday horror story. I mean, it's not really a horror story. I'm being a little bit over dramatic, but it was like one of the most annoying parts of this holiday for me. I've been looking forward to Black Friday for so long, so to have something like that happen was just really, really annoying, and I thought that it was uncalled for. Didn't have to happen, but it did. So that's it. Let me know if you guys had anything happen to you on Black Friday. I mean, I can't be alone here. There have to be some other people who had their Black Fridays at least irritated a bit. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.